Okay. Despite there is a rich variety of crops grown in a different part of the country, these diversity two broad cropping like kharif crops and rabi crops. Generally, kharif crops are those crops which are shown in the rainy season are called kharif crops, and it's generated from June to September, like paddy, like rice, maize, soybean, groundnut and cotton are kharif crops. Now comes to rabi crops. These are the crops which are shown on October to March are called rabi crops. Example of rabi like wheat, gram, pea, mustard and linseed. Besides all, there are the many vegetables and fruits which are also grown during summer at many places and in winter season also. For basic practices of crop protection, what are the various practices we use for the crop protection? We discussed in this topic. Now, why paddy cannot be grown in the winter season? Why? Generally, like paddy grows which require lots of water for their growing, that therefore it's grown only in the rainy season. Now, what are cultivation of crops involves several activities by the farmer over a period of time. These are practices like preparation of soil, sowing, adding manure and fertilizer, irrigation, protected from weeds, harvesting, storing. Now we discuss the topic preparation of soil. What is preparation of soil? It is the first step, means first step which are used for growing of crops. The most important task in agriculture is to turn the soil and loosen it. What is loosen it? Means it is hard in nature, so the loose soil allow the roots to breathe easily even when they go deep into the soil. So the first step to loosening the soil and allow the roots to breathe. So how the loosened soil helps in the growth of earthworms and microbes present in the soil? Actually, these organisms are friends of farmers. They further turn and loosen the soil and add humus. What is humus? Actually, the soil which contains of water and moisture. Now, moisture helps to retain water easily and allow the roots to grow. Already we have learned that soil contains minerals, water, air and some living organisms. These dead plant and animals get decomposed. Decomposed by soil organisms means the microorganisms which we can't see with the naked eye, but the different microorganisms feed on these and change into some additional nutrients, which various nutrients in the dead organisms are released into the soil. Now, the process of loosening and turning of the soil is called plugging. Plugging, which is done by using a plug. Now, what is the plug and how it is made? We see the figure 1.1, the plug. You already see that plugs are made of wood or iron. If the soil is very dry, it may need watering, means they need water before plugging, and the plugging field may have a big clumps of soil called crumbs. So we need to plugging it and make it soften and loosen. Now, there is a many of the agriculture implementation. What we know, what is agriculture implementation? Means which are necessary to do in the agriculture. first is plug. Before sowing the seed, it is very necessary to break the soil with the help of various tools. The first tool is known as plug. It is used since ancient times. पहले के ज़माने से लेकर आज तक हम इस चीज़ को यूज़ करते हैं, जो कि हेल्प करती है tilling the soil, adding fertilizer to the crop, removing the weeds, यानी कि unwanted plants to remove from the crop, and turning the soil. This is made the wood and is drawn by the pair of wolves or other animals like horses and camels. Now, this is a very old method. That wooden plug is increasingly being replaced by iron plug nowadays. So, why it is used? Because it helps and saves time of farmers. Now, we come to the second implement of agriculture, hoe. It is a simple tool which is used for removing weed and for loosening the soil. Figure 1.1c, you have to see there is a grip, there is a handle, and the band plate, there is a beam and an iron rod which helps to remove unwanted plants which are grown with the crop. Now, another cultivator. Now, cultivator what? It is plugging done by tractor driven by the cultivator. The use of cultivator saves labor and time also. Now, sowing. What is sowing? Sowing is to provide seed to the soil for growth. Now, it is a very important part of crop production. Before sowing, we have to be checked the good quality, clean and the healthy cell seeds of a good variety. So, farmers prefer to use seeds which are a high yield. So, you have to do with your own self. How? You take a beaker and fill half of with water. Now, take some handful of seeds or any kind of seed and put it in the water and stir well. Now, wait for some time. You have seen the seed which float of water, would those be lighter of, and those which are heavier are sink. So, the good method for separating good healthy seed also are heavier and goes downside, and the seeds which are not good in quality are floats over the surface of the water. So, it is a simple method to check the healthy and unhealthy of seed. Now, comes to the traditional tools. What are the traditional tools? The traditional tools which we use ancient time. पहले जो हम यूज किया कर सकते थे वो ट्रेडिशनल टूल्स हैं. The tools used traditionally for sowing seeds is shaped like a funnel. You have seen figure 1.2b a seed drill. It looks like a uniformly at equal distance and the depth. It ensures that seeds get covered by the soil after sowing. So, it will protect seeds from being eaten by birds. It also saves time and labor. Now, it is a very important that adding manure and fertilizer, why it is very necessary. Like us, we need nutrition and nourishment for proper growth like carbohydrate, protein, vitamin, mineral, fat. Same kind, plants or crops also need additional nourishment for their betterment. Now, the substances which are added to the soil in the form of nutrients for the healthy growth of plant are called manure and fertilizer. So, first we discuss what is manure. Now, soil supply mineral nourishment to the crop plant. These nutrients are essential for the growth of plants and farmer grow crops after crop in the same field. सो आफ्टर द कंटिन्यूस कल्टीवेशन, जब बहुत समय तक हम एक ही तरीके की क्रॉप यूज करके ग्रो करके सॉइल, then it will make the soil poor in nourishment. So farmer have to add manure to the field to the replenish the soil with manuring. So farmer add some additional nourishment nutrients in the form of fertilizer and manure. So we discussed about what is manure. Manure is an organic substance which are obtained from the decomposition of plants or animal waste. So how this decomposition occurs? After a long time of, we take like plant and animal waste and dig into a big pit and cover it. So microorganisms eat it and change it into the usable form, which easy to take the plant. Like farmer dung, plant and animal waste is also in an open place and allow it to decompose, which almost take about 2 to 3 months. Now after decomposition, it changes into the manure by the help of microorganisms. Before we conclude over, we understood what is vermicompositing. The composited with the help of earthworm, or we can say red earthworm, which changes into the compost into the manure, is known as vermicompositing. Now there is a activity 1.2. you have seen there is a 3 cup A, B, C. So you can also do in your home. A, take some A pot and you put some manure in it, and the B cup you have to take fertilizer, and C without any fertilizer. After a week later, you have seen the A and B show the better production as compared to C. So why it is happened? We can see now. There is a fertilizer and chemicals which are rich in particular nutrients. These fertilizers like urea, ammonium sulfate, like superphosphate, potash, like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. These are the very essential nutrients which are needed for the crop production. Now all these fertilizers help the farmer for the better yielding, like wheat, paddy and maize, because soil itself is not beneficial to provide all these nutrients to the crop. So fertilizers have also become a source of water pollution. Means if we add fertilizers which are chemically or factory made, so it adds as a water pollution. Therefore, in order to maintain the fertility of soil, means for the production or better production for the soil, we have to leave the field uncultivated. यानी कि हमें uncultivated, we leave the field for a week, a month to leave it, and either we take 2 crops. First we take like a kharif crop, and another season we take a rabi crop. So in this way it circulates or it makes the soil fertile. Now the use of manure like help always to retaining capacity, like it always takes having a retained water capacity. Like what is water capacity retaining? It is a prol, means it is a quality of the manure to take, यानी कि लंबे समय तक पानी को अपने में बचाए रखना या उसको बनाए रखने से जो सॉइल ऑलवेज देयर इज अ इनडेफिशिएंट, यानी कि सफिशिएंसी ऑफ द वाटर है ऑलवेज प्रोवाइड टू द सॉइल फॉर द क्रॉप प्रोडक्शन. वाइल एज जो हम फर्टिलाइजर यूज करते हैं लाइक इन अ केमिकल, इट not having a water retaining capacity. Now अनदर मेथड ऑफ रेप्लेनिशिंग, व्हाट इज रेप्लेनिशिंग, यानी कि हम किस तरीके से सॉइल में उन मिनरल्स और न्यूट्रिएंट्स को बनाए रखे लंबे समय तक. तो वी नीड टू क्रॉप रोटेशन. व्हाट इज क्रॉप रोटेशन? कैन बी डन बाय ग्रोइंग डिफरेंट क्रॉप्स ऑल्टरनेटली. वी हैव सेड कि वन season kharif and another season is rabi crop, so it will replenishing the soil nutrients. Now we must see the difference between fertilizer and manure. So first we discuss fertilizer. So fertilizer is a man-made or a factory-made, or it's also known as a inorganic salt. We made it in a factory. It is a chemically synthetic. Now, what is manure? It is a natural substance obtained by the decomposition of a cattle, like cow dung and leftover plant residues. Now, another point, fertilizer is prepared in factory. Likewise, manure can be prepared in the field. Now, third, fertilizer does not provide any humus to the soil, means it doesn't provide any type of moisture or water to the soil, while else manure provide a lot of humus to the soil. Fourth, fertilizer are very rich in plant nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, while as manure is relatively less rich in plant nutrients. Now, what are the advantages of manure? We have to also discuss what is the advantage of manure. It enhances the water holding capacity, means long term it will hold the water capacity to the soil. It makes the soil porous, यानी कि soil को porous बनाने में help करता है और गैस को exchange करने में बहुत ही help करता है. It increasing the number of friendly microbes, means it helps to friendly microbes and earthworm also, which are farmer friends, because it takes the soil easily, and whatever the excreta form, it helpful into the crop production. It improves the texture of the soil. It doesn't change the texture of the soil, but it enhances and improves the texture of the soil. Now comes to the point, irrigation. That we all know that all living beings need water to live. Likewise, water is important for growth. So plant is also need for water, because it is a basic need. With the help of water, sunlight and CO2, it makes their own food. So water is absorbed by the plant root, and along with water is a mineral and the fertilizer to absorb. So about how the 90% of water is essential, because germination of seed does not took place under dry condition, because it is adverse condition. What are adverse conditions? The condition which are not suitable for growing. अगर हमें कभी पानी की कमी हो, कभी खाने की कमी हो, तो we are not properly grow. Like same with the plant. If there is insufficient of water, so it will not grow properly. If there is insufficient of sunlight, then it will not grow properly. They need everything in a proper way, sufficient. So seeds also needs water for germination. अपने आप को grow करने के लिए, germinate करने के लिए seeds also need water, and changes into the favorable condition and started to seedling and forms a plant. So nutrients is also dissolved in water, because it is act as a medium. We add anything in some medium. So water acts as a medium to dissolve them. So nutrients, whatever the nutrients plant gets, it must be dissolved in water, and these way they transported to every part of the plant. Now water also protect the crop from both frost and hot air current. What frost means? There is a winter condition in the summer condition. Both are the adverse condition. So water regulates the temperature of the plant and to facilitate it for the growing. Now टू सप्लाई वाटर टू क्रॉप्स एट रेगुलर इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम, यानी कि पानी की कमी को पूरा करना एक निश्चित काल के लिए, उसको हम इरिगेशन कहते हैं, या हम कहें कि उसको सिंचाई कहते हैं। यानी कि टू सप्लाई ऑफ वाटर टू क्रॉप्स एट रेगुलर इंटरवल इज कॉल्ड इरिगेशन। एट टाइम टू टाइम एंड फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ इरिगेशन वरी फ्रॉम क्रॉप टू क्रॉप, क्योंकि हमें क्रॉप टू क्रॉप इट इज dependent upon either it is a kharif crop, rabi crop, they need a water, but some need large and some need less, and there is a season to season also, because India is a vast country and we having a different season, and due to this favorable condition we having a different crop production in different season, and due to this we fulfill the requirement of our population. Now, there are various sources of irrigation. Now, comes to first traditional method of irrigation. What are traditional? Which are used in olden time or ancient time. Then first it is a mode. What is mode? The water available in wells and canals by lifted by the different metal like reason for taking to the field, like by the farmer itself, like cattle or human labor. Most pulley system, likewise we take the water from the well and with the help of any sources we put the water into the soil. Second is chain pump also. Third, dhekli, and fourth is rahat. We can understand by their diagram. Chain pump means here is a one circular pulley is present, and due to this movement the water is provided to the soil. Now dhekli, you have seen in pumps are commonly used for lifting water, and nowadays there is a diesel, biogas, electricity are useful for provide the water for irrigation. Now, rahat, there is a bull cart which are used for moving around in a circular way, and there is rahat which also revolves and water is come out in the small bucket, and now these waters comes out in the form and they provide into the soil. Now, we discuss now what is the modern method of irrigation. What are the modern method of irrigation? First, is a sprinkle method, and this method is very useful because there is uneven land where sufficient water is not available. जहाँ हमें पानी की जरूरत नहीं है वहाँ पे हम पानी को वेस्टेज नहीं करें, और जहाँ पे हमें नीड है, जहाँ पे हमारी क्रॉप प्रोडक्शन हो रही है, वहाँ पे with the help of small sprinkle are present, and there with the help of a diesel pump it will provide to the everywhere. Now, the perpendicular pipes, there is a rotating nozzle on top, are joined to the main pipeline at regular intervals. When is allowed to flow water, the main pipe under pressure, help of a pump, it escapes from the rotating nozzle. Now it gets sprinkled now of the crop as if it is raining. Sprinkle मतलब फव्वारे की तरह वो crops को slowly water provide करते हैं. Now sprinkle is very useful for lawns where the small or a little portion of water is useful for a longer time, like in a coffee plantation and several other crops which need the water, but it's not at a time a large amount, but at a longer time in a smaller portion. Now comes to the drip irrigation, or we can say drip system. In this system, the water falls drop by drop to drop, means drip, like a drip which are coming out from like a drop to drop directly near the roots of a plant. Now, we discuss how the protection from weeds. What are weeds? In a field, there are undesirable plants which are grow naturally along with the crop, and these undesirable plants are called weeds. The removal of weeds is called weeding. जब हम weeds को हटाते हैं, this process is not weeding, which are very necessary. Why? Because it competes with the crop plant for water, nutrients, space and light. And due to this, the crop are not grow properly, and due to this, it affects the growth of the crop. So, it is the weeds also interfere in harvesting and may be poisonous. If it cut along with the crop during harvesting, it will cause the poisonous or may be dangerous to the human being. Now, the farmers also use weedicides to control the weeds by using certain chemicals like 2,4-D. These are sprayed in the field to kill the weeds and they do not damage the crop. We sprayed in the crop, but it does not damage the crop, but it will kill the weeds. Now comes to what is harvesting. Like in figure 1.3, spraying weedicide, you have seen there is a spraying on the crop for to kill weeds. Now comes to a point, harvesting. What is harvesting? When the crop is cutting after it is mature. After a full long-term season, when the crop mature and cutting, it known as harvesting. What is harvesting? जब हमारी फसल अपने पूरे टाइम पे हो चुकी होती है, then we cut it. Okay, it's known as harvesting. Now it is generally take to 3 to 4 months. 3 से 4 महीने में ये अपने आप को पूरा मैच्योर कर लेती है और आफ्टर दिस सीजन इट मस्ट बी कट एंड ड्यू टू इन आवर कंट्री द आइदर डन बाय मैन्युअली, यानी कि या तो फार्मर अपने आप खुद करते हैं लाइक अ सिकल आयरन इंस्ट्रूमेंट और बाय अ मशीन कॉल्ड हार्वेस्टर. We have seen figure 1.2, 1.8 combined. It is a machine which are used for harvesting. Now the process there, we separated grain from the chaff. जब हम grains को unwanted यानी कि इसकी covering से अलग करते हैं, this process is not threshing. और इस process को करने के लिए the machine which we use is known as combine. Now there is another farmer with small holding of land do the separation of grain and chaff by winnowing also. Winnowing, you may already know that in class 7 what is winnowing. With the help of bin we separate the chaff from the grain. It's known as winnowing. Now what are harvest? There is a different type, or there in different region we celebrate the harvest festival. There is it takes about 3 to 4 months for the day where comes for harvest. It is like a golden field of standing crops and their grains. The heart of farmer with joy, उनका दिल खुशी से भर जाता है और उसकी जब अपनी full maturity पे crops आ जाता है, then the farmers cut it down and this is festival filled with the joy in the heart of the farmers. And because the effort of the past season, जो भी उन्होंने मेहनत करी है लंबे सीजन से 3 से 4 महीने में उनको वाटरिंग देने में, उनकी मतलब उनको पूरी तरीके से देखने में, तो then it is the like a fruit, born fruit, and it's time to relax and enjoy a little. So these period it enjoyed by fully by the farmers, and in all parts of India, like man and woman both are celebrated with a great enthusiasm. मीन्स बहुत खुशी के साथ वो चीज़ को मतलब इसको एंजॉय करते हैं. लाइक स्पेशल फेस्टिवल लाइक हार्वेस्ट सीजन लाइक पोंगल, बैसाखी, होली, दिवाली एंड बिहू in different region of the country. Now after several agriculture implementation, there is a time to come to store the grains or store the cereal. So how we store all these things in an important, it is very important task. सो दे शुड बी सेफ फ्रॉम मॉइस्चर, उनको नमी से बचाना होता है, इंसेक्ट से बचाना होता है, रेट्स एंड माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म। सो इट इज when the freshly harvested grains, ठीक है, and stored without drying, यानी कि उनको आफ्टर ड्राइंग उनको विदाउट ड्राइंग के स्टोर किया जाता है, they may get spoiled or attacked by the organisms, so making them unfit for use for germination. So after a long time of season, if we not taking care of our storage, so we have to be, before storing them, the grains are properly dried in the sun, and we have to reduce the moisture, so it prevents the attack of the microorganisms, insects and pests, and bacteria and fungi also. Now after there is a different method we use, like a dry neem leaf that we use for storing food grain at home, and there is a large quantity of grain in being go down specific chemical treatment. We use small chemical pills are coming to put in a grain, and due to this it will help to eliminate the moisture and the repellent of insects also. These chemical treatments are very essential for protection pests and microorganisms. Now there is farmer store grains in jute bags or metallic bins. Large scale storage of grain is done in silos and granaries. Before it manufactured or before it supplied to the various regions, it first the farmer store the grains like in a gunny bags or the jute bags, and it is done in a silos and granaries. बड़े बड़े जगहों पे उनको स्टोर किया जाता है ताकि उन पे पेस्ट और रैट्स एंड इंसेक्ट की किसी भी तरीके से उनको प्रोटेक्ट किया जाए. नाउ फूड एंड एनिमल, these are the tables in your notebook and you have to also complete it. There is a various source of food, and we like a milk we get from the cow, buffalo, she goat, she camel, and same like a cereals where we get like a radi crops, like kharif crops, like a food items, like your milk products. Where you get, you have to be write the name on the second, third, and fourth, and you write the source of these. Like, okay, so you can understand this chapter easily. So like plant and animals also provide us with different kind of food. Many of the people which are eat both plants and animal, you can write also in this table. And the process of crop production, there is a number of steps like selection of seed which are very important, because unhealthy seeds are not germinate and not grow as a crop. And there is a sowing where we use plugging, tilling, threshing. Different processes are used for the crop production. The animal reared at home or in farm, like we get the milk, we get the wool, we get many things from animals also. So we have to be provided with proper food, shelter and care. And this is done on the large scale because it is called the animal, also called the animal husbandry. When we take care of the animal and get it from them, the useful product is known as animal husbandry. Now the chapter is over, and I wish you all understand this chapter.